Welcome to One Mind Zen. Tonight's Dharma talk is given by Maitri.
Good evening, dear Sangha. Tonight, we're diving into a dream. Not to escape, but to wake up. But before we get into some stories about wings and drums and elbows, let me introduce you to someone whose teachings are at the heart of Zen. Even though he lived before there was such thing as Zen. The 4th century BC Taoist sage, Zhuangzi, sometimes called Chuang-Tzu. He wasn't called a Zen master, but his wild ideas, his wild clarity, laughter, paradoxes are all deeply ingrained in Zen. They're a part of Zen's DNA. Zhuangzi didn't create doctrines. He gave us butterflies, skulls, pot drums, and riddles. His teachings invite us not to grasp truths, but to dance with them. He reminds us with a touch of mischief not to cling, but to let go. Zen's roots twist through Zhuangzi's soil. His voice echoes in Sung San's grin, hums through Thich Nhat Hanh's poetry, and tickles us into a don't know mind with surprising tenderness. Tonight we talk with Zhuangzi, not as historians, but as fellow dreamers. Zhuangzi once dreamed he was a butterfly, fluttering joyfully without knowing he was Zhuangzhou. Upon awakening, he wondered, was he Zhou who dreamed he was a butterfly? Or a butterfly dreaming he was Zhou? He wrote this, between Zhou and a butterfly, there must be some distinction. This is called the transformation of things. This isn't a puzzle to be solved. It's a mirror reflecting our illusion of permanence. Identity slips. The butterfly and the man, they are one dance. A swirl of existence where self is never fixed. From here, let's turn to another one of Zhuangzi's teachings, this time one of loss and transformation. When Zhuangzi's wife died, his old friend Hui Shi came to console him. Yet he found Zhuangzi sitting on the ground, drumming on a pot and singing. Hui Shi was appalled. He said, she raised your children. You grew old together. Not even tears, but singing? Zhuangzi replied, when she died, how could I not grieve? But then I looked back. Before she had life, before form, before vital energy. In that formless realm, something changed. Energy appeared. Form emerged. Life began. Now another change brings death. This is like the 4 seasons. She is lying down to sleep in a vast room. If I wailed and sobbed, it wouldn't show I had understood destiny. It would show I hadn't understood destiny or fate. So I stopped. This is not coldness from Zhuangzi, it's surrender. He doesn't deny the grief of a dying wife. He transforms it. Zhuangzi sees not death. He sees death not as a rupture, but as a rhythm. The Dharma here is to trust change as sacred, not tragic. Thich Nhat Hanh offers a similar wisdom. We are here to awaken from our illusion of separateness. Now let's pause at another stream of wisdom, one from a different continent, our continent, America, yet resonating with the same dreamlike clarity that Zhuangzi had. The great American poet Walt Whitman, in his collection of poems, Leaves of Grass, also sings about death. What do you think has become of the young and old men? And what do you think has become of the women and children? They are alive and well somewhere. The smallest sprout shows there really is no death. If ever there was, it led forward life, and does not wait at the end to arrest it, and ceased the moment life appeared. All goes onward and outward. Nothing collapses, and to die is different from what anyone supposed, and luckier. Whitman doesn't fear death, he sings to it, just as Zhuangzi drums to it. As Sung San would laugh with it, death is not the opposite of life, it's part of its dance. The Dharma flows in circles, not endings. The Enso is not a stop sign or a period, it's simply a circle. From Whitman's poetic embrace, let's take a look at our own Zen trickster, our grandfather of Zen Master Sung San. Zhuangzi taught that only a truly useless tree would escape the carpenter's axe. Being only a little useless was simply not enough. In pops our grandfather, Zen Master Sung San, who once replied to a student who said, "My friends think I'm crazy because I'm interested in Zen." Sung San said, "Craziness is good. Crazy people are happy, free. They have no hindrance. But since you have many attachments, you're only a little crazy. This is not crazy enough. You must become completely crazy. Then you will understand." This isn't a call to recklessness. It's an invitation to reform. To be crazy enough is to drop the roles and masks, to laugh at your own seriousness, to sit in don't know with grace. Zhuangzi and Sung San, they'd have been great beer buddies, teaching with laughter, paradox, and undoing. Let's follow them to another, perhaps more familiar story, but also of some great undoers. One day, while on a walk away from the temple, wild geese flew overhead, making quite a commotion. Matsu asked, "What was that?" "Wild geese," said Baizhang. "Well, where did they go?" "They flew away." Matsu twisted Baizhang's nose. "When did they fly away?" The Dharma doesn't come and go. These geese never left Baizhang. The butterfly never woke up. The moment is now. The twist is in the teaching. So here's one more paradoxical teaching from Zhuangzi. I love the names he gives these people in his stories. Uncle Lack Limb and Uncle Lame Gate were seeing the sights at Dark Lord Hill and the wastes of Kunlun, the place where the Yellow Emperor rested. Suddenly, a willow sprouted out of Uncle Lame Gate's left elbow. He looked very startled and seemed to be annoyed. "Do you resent it?" said Uncle Lacklim. "No. What is there to resent?" said Uncle Lamegate. "To live is to borrow. And if we borrow to live, then life must be a pile of trash. Life and death are day and night. You and I came to watch the process of change, and now change has caught up with me. Why would I have anything to resent?" Zen is in lineage and tradition, yes, but also in paradox, in poetry, in laughter, in twists of the nose. It lives in Whitman's verse, Zhuangzi's butterfly, Sung San's grin, and Nyat Han's bell. And it lives in you. So I'd like to end with a poem born out of all these voices and the wind that kind of connects them all together. Let us not chase the butterfly. Let us become the breeze that carries it. Let us not explain the twist of the nose. Let us feel the Dharma in the turning. Let us not mourn the geese flying away. Let us fly without knowing where. Zen is not a temple. Zen is a tea house laugh, a song in a broken pot, a question that undoes the questioner. Tonight, we may be a little crazy, a little tender, a little open to the dream. Let Zhuangzi whisper through the rice fields. Let Sung San grin from the moon. Let Whitman hum through the leaves. Let Thich Nhat Hanh press palms together in mindful silence. And you, dear Sangha, may you wake up laughing.